Hey everybody, I hope you're having a nice weekend. I wanted to show you a few things with the seeds inside before we go outside. We got these 2.5 more bags of seeds delivered on Thursday. So I thought before we put anything away, I want to make spring and summer seed packets. So we'll put 5 to 7 seeds together that could be sown in the spring, and then 5 to 7 that could be sown in the summer. So I'll go through and I'll put the spring stuff in one basket and the summer stuff in another. So maybe Marilyn and Claire, at the end of next week, you guys could start putting those packets together, and we'll just see how many we get through. And then the seeds that are remaining, we can I might ask Master Gardeners if they want to sort them at home, because we'll still have plenty left over to sort. One other thing that I'm doing, I'm going through all of these bins from the seed closet, and I'm taking out any old seeds, and I'm then kind of dividing the seeds up between 2021 and 2022. And if we have just so many seeds that they barely fit in here, I'm setting aside the 2021 seeds and putting them in bags. I think I have someone that will take them. So let me show you. Actually, I'll show you on the back of one of these. So you can see right here, this one is stamped and it says packed for 12/20/22 on the back. And then some of them, let me see if I can find an example. Like this one says 12/22. So that's all this current year's. Yeah, this one's stamped. Some of them have them written kind of along a side, so you have to kind of look around for them a bit. But I do want to go through the herbs, because these are all sorted herbs that need to be put away, but we might just have all 2022 stuff in here, so we probably won't be able to fit much more. But if we do have old seeds, we can take the old stuff out and then file away the new stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if there are questions about that. In terms of outside, these little guys are not looking too hot, but I figured we could just plop these herbs in the herb bed wherever there's an empty spot. There's plenty growing out here from what I've already sown. So, but we can just like stick some cilantro in here, in the blank spots, and dill. I think there are only a couple of dill plants left. So in terms of harvesting this week, we can keep harvesting the lettuce in both beds. We can keep harvesting, we started harvesting this purple broccoli last week. I was telling Marilyn I'm not quite sure how long we can let it go before it will go to flower. They'll turn into flowers. So it's just kind of trial and error right now, but we harvested some of the bigger ones last week. I might go through here. These are looking like they might be ready to harvest. I might go through here on Monday and just harvest a bit more, but it'll keep popping up with like little side shoots as you harvest the bigger heads. Like, see, there's a little side shoot forming right there. So we can harvest those, and I was harvesting like kind of down a bit, like, so say here, and so it will have some leaves with it, which is totally fine because you can cook the leaves. So we can harvest that. We'll harvest more lettuce, and when we were harvesting last week, we were just basically taking kind of the stuff down below and leaving the top growth going. There actually might be just a couple of beets ready to go. Oh yeah, that one's looking pretty big, isn't it? So maybe we'll harvest some beets out of here. We also started harvesting last week some of the greens just along the bottom here. So this week looks like it's still gonna be nice, so let's go ahead and just harvest. We'll keep harvesting just the bigger leaves from around the base of these plants. And you can just label them Asian greens. Let's see what else. We have, the mustard did get harvested last week, but I think there'll probably be still some more to harvest this week. So there's mustard in this bed, 23, bed, what is that? 7, and then there's some up front on the other side of the fence. Oh, and there's more purple broccoli starting back here, so we'll have to check in this bed too. It looks like some of the Swiss chard is ready to be harvested, so we can do that. The peas, you kind of have to dig around because sometimes they kind of blend in, so you got to search a little bit. But I have just been, getting 5 or so at a time and just putting them in the little Ziploc bags. Collards here in the center of this raised bed, or that stand-up bed, and in bed 2 out here next to the herb bed. That got harvested last week, but there might be some more to harvest this week. The broccoli is starting to form heads, but this is, I think the heads will get quite a bit bigger because this is more traditional broccoli. So we'll leave those go for a bit. We can harvest this. I believe it's Swiss chard, unless there are beets growing down there. Sometimes the leaves look the same, but I think this is Swiss chard. And I think that is about it in terms of harvesting. And the only other thing I can think of this week is to drag the hose out, and we'll water the butterfly garden and the shed garden because I don't know if we're gonna get any rain this week. So we'll water here, the butterfly garden, and we can start deadheading. Like these flowers are looking a bit rough. This one might be pretty much done. This one's looking a bit rough too, but we can maybe just deadhead some of the stuff that is about to come off. And same with this one. That one looks like it has a bit of life in it left. But I think that is about it, and I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll let you know. Actually, you know what? I think I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so I might come Tuesday or Thursday instead. I think that's about it. Thanks as always for any help you can provide this week. I hope you guys have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye.